Welcome to my Permadeath series for No Man's Sky. We're up on the Nexus, it's the weekend, and normally we would be doing the community mission. But if I turn around and show you, there is no community mission this weekend, which is quite understandable considering the fact that Origins has just come out, and I'm sure the dev team at the moment are working hard on fixing any outstanding bugs. One bug I do want to talk about is the rumbling sound that I know I've experienced, and I've had a couple of comments from people saying that they've experienced it. It seems it's related to the warp drive sound effect, which gets triggered at random times, but there is actually a fix in the experimental branch at the moment, and hopefully that will be deployed probably the beginning of the next week, and that should fix that problem. And I must admit I am really glad about that, because it's a very irritating sound. Anyway, so what we're going to be doing in this video, well, I want to look at something that's related to the new Origins update, and that is actually whether we can travel through portals to a new location without using the multiplayer trick. So that's something I want to look at, but first what I want to do is just show you that the current community mission, or the previous community mission, had actually finished. So if we look at show you Quicksilver here, you can see this, so that the 3 titles are now available. It shows that the community mission reached tier 4. And of course the other thing I want to do while we're here is go talk to, is it Ares, is it? Oh, Helios, that's it. Because I want my derelict freighter. I'm just going to get that. He should give us the emergency broadcast receiver. And I'm already piling those up, and I do need to start using them. And of course, we're just give him data minerals. I spent all my nanites on the multi-tool upgrade, and if you watch my video on the patch notes, I said that to upgrade multi-tools levels is 25,000 nanites. In fact, it's actually cumulative, and that 25,000 nanites only related from me going from, what was it, a B to an A, and I think to go to an S now I would need 50,000 nanites, which is gonna be quite interesting. I'm pretty sure somebody will come up with an exploit to farm nanites, but personally I'm not into exploits, so I'll be quite happy just to gain the nanites in the normal way. Anyway, let's just get down to what I want to look into in this video, which is portal travel. And it's going to be very experimental, and what I want to do is based purely on the patch notes for Origins, where they said they've removed the portal interference. So we're going to give that a go. But before that, I just want to show you where we are. At the moment we are in the, what's that, Ulios system, and we are 363,945 light years from the center of the galaxy. I'm hoping that if this works, it might take me a bit closer to the center of the galaxy. Now the first thing we've got to do is find a portal, so I'm going to go through the process, and you can see here I've actually found a trading station. But if you've got the economic scanner installed on your ship, all you got to do is just click that. What that will do is show you a trading post down on a planet. We're going to head there, because if we're going to find a portal, okay, oh, it's only a trader. Well, I suppose we can see what he's got, see if there's any changes to what they're offering. We're actually in the GEC system, which is quite there. Offer to repair 100 jelly, okay. Give me what they can spare from departing their repair ship. Got an standing with the GEC. And we've got some nanites. 70 nanites. It's okay. I suppose 70 nanites in exchange for 1 dihydrogen gel. Oh, great, go away. I'm busy. Why does this game always insist on having a hostile attack when I'm trying to do something? Actually, there's a... Okay. So we got a tectonic planet. Oh, so there's a gang of them coming in. One thing I have noticed is that when you get attacked, especially if you get into a freighter battle, they seem to fly in a little bit of formation. I don't know if that's accidental or planned. I mean, there's still no problem. I think somebody left a comment about how easy it is to kill pirates. I do wonder whether Hello Games have a strategy to actually make the game a little bit more dangerous, is probably a correct word for it. I think what they're actually doing is just building it up the threat level over time so that players can get used to it, because I think if they actually added very powerful pirates, or suddenly the Sentinels got a lot more powerful and people like me playing a permadeath mode walked into it and got killed, I think that would really upset the community. So I think what their Hello Games are doing is just building that threat level up, and I think that's also reflected in the introduction of volcanoes and fire planets, and the more hostile biomes, to put it that way. Anyway, that's just my theory. If you've got an opinion on it, feel free to chuck it in the comments. Well, let's just get down on the trading post. Now, the reason we're going to the trading post is we actually need the specialist artifacts in order that when we find the monolith, we can then find the portal. So that's what we're going to be trying to do. Oh, wow, that looks a lot clearer than it used to be. This actually looks a bit like a lava planet, actually. I wonder if there's a volcano on this planet. Anyway, so let's just get out here. And that looks a little bit volcano-ish, isn't it? Over there. And what I need to do is, I think if we come into here, we need nope, can't get it from there. That definitely looks like a volcano over there. Well, I think we need to talk to this guy. We should be able to get relic or something from them. If not, we can. I think, there we are. So I'm just going to buy one of those. Sometimes it's a get relic, and sometimes it's a get nip. So we'll just leave that. Is that a volcano? What do you think, guys? I've got to check it out. I mean, it's not far away. What we got here? Okay. This is the... Pop that up. I mean, this looks very much like the picture that's in the release note. I mean, it could be some distance away, actually. Like this. I mean, we... Actually, while we're here, the next thing we need to do is actually find a monolith. So we need to throw out a scan for this anyway. So see what we can find. Alien artifact detected. We've got an ancient plaque. I think we're pretty sure we actually need a monolith. That's scannable. Yes, it is. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is a volcano. This is where it erupts all over me. But what we'll do is we'll get to the base and take a look at it, and then I'll call the ship and we'll do a bit of a flyover, because I doubt very much if we're going to be able to get up the outside of this, the cone of it. Yeah, there's a lot. I mean, there's vents on the side and everything there. Wall of flame detected. Oh, come on. Okay. Actually, it's just interesting. Is that going to be storm crystals? What I'm going to do is I'm just going to summon my ship in, just in case we need to leave quickly. Oh, there we are. We got a flaming planet. This is exactly what I walked into when I was doing my initial kind of test play when the update first came out. So this is an example of a firestorm with the planet burning, and you see here. And what will happen is if you get into the flames, I'm just going to risk it, and you get that immediate damage if you get caught into the flames. So if you're just starting out, be very careful. As I say, I can afford to walk into this. I think this is an example of what I meant when I was talking about Hello Games introducing more risk. That I wonder whether these are going to become more intense over time. And I've lost my ship. Where on earth is my ship? You haven't burnt my ship up, have you? There you are. So this is an example of a firestorm. Hey, get away from my ship. You're trying to burn my ship. Get the fire extinguisher out. Right, I'm just going to jump in here. I don't want to be too distracted by this. I do want to take a look at the volcano. In fact, that could be... I can get in. It'd be nice to have a really good picture of this. If I can get in the right position. There it is. Doesn't look quite so big from the air, does it? That's better. Get a bit of height like that. I'm sure we're going to get missions in the future to take pictures of volcanoes. So let's just fly up over the top. There we are. Look, there's the lava pool just inside there. Anyway, back to what we are meant to be doing in this video, which is trying to find a portal that we can go through it. We've got an ancient plaque that way. Wow. What is it? I'm getting a bit disorientated. Let me just get up into space. All these, I think we're surrounded by really high mountains as well, aren't we? I mean that is absolutely awesome. Look at that, we're almost up in the upper atmosphere. Where is this plaque? I don't understand this. Almost like it's pointing down here. There it is. Okay. So, it's really tucked into this gloomy place here. I'm really interested in... Where is it? What is this? Ancient tidal erosion. Right. Alright, sodium. Right. Oh, don't do this to me, game. Oh, I should be able to get onto this. So the plaque isn't any good. We actually need a monolith. I'm just going to do the plaque. Precious mineral ore, bright universal, denied progress. And if we seek knowledge of the past, it's going to send us to a place where we can dig up relics. I don't really want that at the moment. I'm just going to here. Actually, that needs to be the cargo area. So what we're going to do is, there we are, we found a monolith. Actually, I've just had a thought. I think this is a tectonic planet, isn't it? Let me just come back here. Yeah, so this is explosive gas eruptions. So when you're looking for a volcano, you're looking for a planet with tectonic activity on it. Okay. Just jump back into the ship. This looks like the... Where are you? Where are you? The monolith is right on the edge of I'm upside down, and the ship doesn't seem to be able to roll anymore. I'm pretty sure that in the past, if you were coming in upside down on something, you'd be able to roll in. I think this might be a little bit of a difficult landing. It's right on the edge of a site not clear. There we are. Oh, look at that. There's an old friend there tucked in there, a lash plant. I've got a feeling my ship is going to interfere with that knowledge stone. Oh no, I saw it flash briefly there. We might forget to do the knowledge stones first. Actually, no. It's a bit jerky. We got get firstborn, destroy the pirates, obey. The monolith melts in front of my eyes. The face of a trader emerges, its beak cut off for reasons unknown. It screams and writhes in the bubble. It screams and writhes in the bubbling vertical lava, desperately searching me out. We reach into the lava. I pull the overjoyed trader from the burning lava. The vision ends abruptly. The trader dematerializes, leaving only what it carried. I don't believe it. It's giving me a multi-tool. I don't want a multi-tool game. I don't really want that. I mean, we could have some fun upgrading it, but no. If I talk to it again, will it accept my presence? They will tolerate. Okay. So the second question, lets me locate a portal. You can see that it's actually asking for a Gek relic. Energy surge detect. And the planet's on fire again. That's interesting actually, because there's no storm, it's just the planet's on fire. This would be a very interesting planet to explore. We've learned the Gek word for enjoy. Yeah, enjoy getting burnt. I don't know if this is just as dangerous as the... Yep. I mean, the damage isn't great, but bear in mind that I've got full heat protection here. Another one. Wow. Okay. Alright, we're off to the portal, if I can find it. So it's 2 hours away, so we need to get up into space. Out into the cool of space. And I think I'm just going to top up my environmental protection again. This is certainly not a planet for wandering around. Oh, cold. It's like this portal's going to be on the side of a mountain as well. I might be just on the other side of this. Another volcano there. Look at that. Wow. This whole planet is covered in volcanoes. Oh, that's awesome. Look at that. This is what you could call a highly volcanic planet. I could tempt fate by trying to land on the top of it, but that's not what we're meant to be doing at the moment. That could be for a future video. Saw the terrain sink down a little bit, which isn't that good. We're here. A little bit far away than I would like, but what we're going to do now is find which end of the portal has there, because we're going to need to charge the portal. Of course, it's got to be the upper end. We can always walk through it. So what I've got to do now is hope I've got enough resources to charge this. hydrogen, copper, sodium, copper, oxygen, sodium. Oh no, it's cobalt. I've got some of that. Copper. When you're doing this, make sure all these bars get charged as you go round. So, secondary fracture reported, auto-diagnostic initiated. I closed my eyes as I approached the portal, and when I opened them again, I half expect the structure to be gone. But there it is, as real as anything else I've ever seen. There's no difference in any other structure on our worlds. I will continue. Activate the portal. Now, I don't actually have a portable address for the Calypso Galaxy, so what I'm going to do is take a chance with this, and we're going to put in some random glyphs, and hopefully it will send us somewhere. If it doesn't, well, we'll just have to try another one. Okay. Well, it seems to have accepted it. Right, now comes the fun bit. We're going to go through the portal. Okay. Unfortunately, I've now got the noise from the portal, and I'm hoping that that will go away once we get away from the portal, because otherwise it's going to make the rest of this video pretty irritating. So here we are, we've arrived on a planet. Let's just look at the discovery. So we're in the X-bar XY49. Now, what I want to do is to see whether I can do anything here, or whether there are any restrictions. So we're just going to get up here. Yeah, it looks like I'm stuck with the rumbling noises. Apologies for that, but there's much I can do here. I'm looking for a space station. There we are. So the first thing we're going to do is go for the space station, because according to the patch notes, all interference has been got rid of now. Actually, before we go into the space station, we are 559,087 light years from the center of the galaxy. That means I'm actually 200,000 light years further out than where I was. So obviously my random location is not going to help me get closer to the center of the galaxy. But I think the point is, if this works, if say for example somebody posts a portal address close to the center of the, say, the Euclid galaxy, that means you, in theory, you should be able to jump to it and then get closer to the center of the galaxy. That's the theory anyway. So we're just going to get in here. Yeah, it sounds like the rumbling noise is back again. Apologies for that. And it does seem to get even louder inside the space station. So what I'll probably do is from now on, I'll try and mute the background noise just to see. And what we're going to do is, what I'd like to do is be able to know that I can teleport the space station. There we are, Euler's station. So if I walk to Euler's station, so this brings us back to the station that we were originally on. Now the important question is, can I return back to that new system? I think it was this one, isn't it? Previous system, yeah. So I'm going to walk back to this system. Oh, this rumbling noise is driving me absolute nuts. So And what I want to do now is get back out into space. So here we are, we're back out in space, and what I want to do now is see if I can summon... First I want to see if we can summon the Nexus. Yes, we can. And then I want to make sure that we can summon my freighter. We'll just come here. Yep, I can summon the freighter. And then let's have a look at so that's the planet we've just been on, the one we arrived in. How many planets are there in this system? There's a few of them. And if we can find another one to go and check out. What's that there? That's another radioactive planet. Well, okay. We got hostiles coming in again. I think what we're going to do is just dive for this planet, because I want to see whether the game will let me actually build a base here as well, because I think that's quite important, because that's the 3 key points: summoning the Nexus, summoning the freighters. Okay, that's only a... So that's the 3 key things you need to be able to do with this. That is summoning the Nexus, summoning your freighter, and building a base. If you can do that, then it means that you can now use portals to travel around the galaxies. Now, whether you can travel between galaxies is another matter. So let's just get down onto the planet. Of course, I'm back in all the murk again. So, can't even see the surface again. Thank you, game. There. There's a mountain there. I seem to specialise in planets that are virtually very difficult to actually see anything. I don't think we need to find anywhere special, do we? So I'll just land here. So, contaminated schools. Right, let's check. Just gonna... So there we are, there's the base computer, and if I wanted to build a base on this planet, which I don't particularly want to, I can build a base. And I think that proves conclusively now that portals can be used to travel around at least one galaxy, possibly between 2 galaxies. And I think for anyone who wants to get to a community hub or something like that, this is going to make a very big difference, because one of the problems before this update was that to get to a community hub, you had to do that dodge where you used the portal to get to the community hub, and then you had to invite somebody in with multiplayer, if I remember correctly, and then log out and then log back in, and then they would invite you to their location. So that was a way that you could travel using portals. But it seems now going forward that if anyone wants to promote a community hub, a special location or something like that, all they've got to do is post the portal address. And there is a website that actually means you can get portal addresses, but more importantly, it means you can stay once you get there. And I think I'm going to need to get back into my ship before I die. Anyway, I'm going to take back off, because we're not going to stay in this system. Well, not in the long term, but I think this is going to be it for the video, because the rumbling sound has eased off a little bit, but it's still very much in the background. I can hear it, and it's starting to irritate me. This is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you found it interesting. I'll be very interested to see if any of you actually do use this to travel across the galaxies. And of course, as I say, the big advantage is if someone's in a rush to get through the galaxies, is that if someone posts a portal address near the center of the galaxy, say the Euclid galaxy or the Hilbert galaxy, it will allow people to travel to the center of the galaxy and travel through that galaxy. And of course, if it's possible to travel between galaxies, it means that players will be able to visit another galaxy and use that as a starting point to move forward. And what I will say is that as and when I get to the center of this galaxy, this is the Calypso galaxy, I will post a portal address just so that people who want to get there can feel free. Anyway, this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. And until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.